What do you call 100 years of saving lives? At City of Hope, we call it a great beginning. We started out in 1913 in 2 humble tents in Duarte, California. People suffering with tuberculosis came to be treated in the fresh air of the San Gabriel Mountains. They experienced a new level of compassionate care, best expressed in the 1930s by Executive Director Samuel Goulder.
There is no profit in curing the body if in the process you destroy the soul.
In the 1950s, with tuberculosis a thing of the past, City of Hope grew dramatically under the inspired leadership of Ben Horowitz. Known as the Architect of Hope and an advocate for basic research, he helped transform City of Hope into a modern-day medical center dedicated to curing cancer and other life-threatening diseases. That's when the breakthroughs began to happen. Our doctors designed the Cobalt Bomb for treating tumors deep inside the body. It became the prototype for all other hospitals. When word spread of the amazing scientific discoveries going on at City of Hope, famous people came to see and lend their support. This helped raise City of Hope's profile and attract more of the world's finest doctors, scientists, nurses, and caregivers. At City of Hope, we've always felt the urgency to create new drugs and treatments in the fight against cancer and other life-threatening diseases.
We have these very brilliant scientists who come up with ideas that are going to have practical applications to patients. We have our own bioproduction facility on campus. We can make all the things that we need to the highest FDA standards. It represents not just good science, but the wedding of good science with good care.
The physicians and scientists who work here come to work every day to try to do something different than they did the day before. I think patients come here not for standard therapy, but for what is the future of therapy.
In my laboratory, we've actually been exploring a number of genetic approaches for treating disease, everything ranging from cancer to HIV infection and metabolic diseases as well.
More than 20 new drugs are a result of research originating at City of Hope, including 4 of the most frequently used cancer drugs that are saving lives all over the world. The success of City of Hope can best be expressed in human terms, in souls healed and hearts touched.
For as long as I can remember, I've known that there's a real relationship between mind and body. It matters to me whether a patient believes they are cared for.
There's the story of Hungarian muralist John Bernat, who was treated free of charge at City of Hope. This led to his lifelong commitment, during which he painted the murals of David and Moses that grace our House of Hope.
I was diagnosed with a grade 4 glioblastoma, a brain tumor. Dr. Bidi called us at our house and said, I can do this. And we just cried. And you come out of buildings and you see the sign that there is always hope, and there truly is hope, and every single person there exudes that.
John was 2.5 when he was diagnosed. Well, the most important thing we got from City of Hope was having John healthy and alive and his entire life in front of him. I would describe City of Hope as a place where people go for treatment and receive care.
There are the thousands of survivors who return to City of Hope every year for a joyful reunion that has become so successful, it's standing room only.
Today we are curing thousands more patients than we did a decade ago, and we're helping tens of thousands more patients than we did. But the work ahead of us is still so great. People want new options, they want better options, they want better treatments and preventions today.
But we couldn't have done it alone. For 100 years, fundraising has been the foundation of our success. Good people from all walks of life have stepped up to lend their support.
I was 29. Who would have thought? With the type of cancer that I had a 5% chance to survive. I have a son. He's 2. I know it was because of City of Hope that I'm here today, 6 years later.
Give me
It's been a 100-year legacy filled with pride and accomplishment. And the most exciting thing is, we're just getting started.